The author and pastor John Maxwell said that anything worth having in life is uphill. I ran track in high school back in Massachusetts, and it wasn't like high school. We actually had hills, or it wasn't like Houston. We actually had hills, and they were big, and I'd see those hills, and they were daunting. But my coach said something to me that I've remembered for my entire life. He said, when you see those hills, don't slow down. Don't just try to survive them. Run through them. And what I discovered was that hill work makes you fast. Tracks are flat, so hills help. The hills make you stronger for the race. Tonight, we're celebrating something special. For 8 decades, this college has focused on providing affordable, accessible, high-quality education to this service area. 80 years of expanding from a small local institution into a regional provider that changes lives every single day. That doesn't happen by accident. That happens because people believe education is worth the climb. And tonight, I'm looking at a room full of climbers. I see students beginning their ascent. I see donors who chose to invest in someone else's future. I see faculty who shows up every day believing that education changes lives. And I see families who make great sacrifices most people will not fully understand. This is a special night. Go Pioneers. Let me tell you why I'm here tonight. As Jonathan said, I'm a Marine Corps veteran. I've built organizations. I've started businesses. I've failed in business, and I've rebuilt again. I've led teams through seasons of great success and seasons that tested everything in me. Early in my military career, I survived a helicopter crash that took the lives of 4 of my fellow Marines, including my roommate, Rodney Hudson. That experience lit a spark inside me, a conviction to use whatever gifts God gave me to make a difference. I went on to build the Wounded Warrior Project in the basement of my house with $50 and a dream. Today, that organization has helped tens of thousands of military veterans and has raised over $4 billion for military veterans and their families. I can tell you it's the greatest honor of my life to have served that organization. I retired as their CEO in 2012, and I moved here to Houston, and I met my lovely wife, Lisa. I had 2 kids from a previous marriage, and we have 3 together. So that's how I get the 5 and 2 grandchildren. And so I've seen what education can do. All of those kids have now graduated from college other than my grandkids. Today, I own a business that employs many people in the Houston area. And I tell you this not to try to impress you, but to qualify why I'm standing here, because when I look at you all tonight, I'm not looking at just scholarship recipients. I'm looking at maybe future colleagues, future employees, future employers. And I'm not here because I did everything perfectly. I'm here because I kept going. And I believe that that's what many of you are doing right now. I want you to know that one generation can change everything. I'm going to tell you something personal. Nobody in my family before my father had ever gone to college. My dad was actually a butcher, and my mom was a nurse. And my mom worked day and night so that my dad could go to school at night. And when my dad graduated from college, he became a military officer. And that decision, that sacrifice on the part of my parents changed the entire trajectory of our family. I want you to know that going back to school or going to school is a sacrifice for many families. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. My father sacrificed, my mother sacrificed at the same time for the same dream. Because of that degree, my father retired as an Army colonel. He had 3 sons. I'm one of them. All 3 of us became military officers. 2 of my brothers went on to become FBI agents and retired from the FBI. All 3 of us are college graduates. All of our children have attended college or gone to grade school or gone to trade school. 13 kids. One decision, one degree, one generation willing to sacrifice, and the entire trajectory of my family changed forever. You might be that person in your family. You might be the linchpin. I want you to also know that my path was not perfect. I was not a great college student. That's really one of the regrets that I carry. I didn't work as hard as I should have. I left after my senior year and enlisted in the Marine Corps, but I wanted to finish what I started. So I took courses at night while I was at Camp Pendleton. And then I was deployed overseas on a military ship, and Central Texas College offered classes on ship. And so I took classes at night so that I could complete my degree. And I finished my college degree while I was serving in the Marine Corps. One thing that I know is it took sacrifice, but I wanted to be able to say that I finished. They can never take my college degree away from me. That degree did not make me a whole lot smarter, but finishing the degree proved something to myself. It proved I could make a commitment and honor it even when it wasn't convenient, even when no one was watching. You guys may not be perfect students either. You might struggle, you might take longer than others, you might be working full time while going to school part time. That doesn't disqualify you, it makes you tougher. What matters is that you finish. Also, remember this scholarship is not a charity. What you receive tonight is not charity, it is belief. Someone read your name, they read your story, they read your goals, and they said, that's a person that I can believe in. There will be many days where you don't believe in yourself. Days when the workload feels impossible, well, days where you feel like you're carrying your whole family's hopes. Remember that pressure does not mean you don't belong. Pressure means that you're building something new. I want to say something to those that are entering healthcare, to those studying nursing, radiology. I have deep respect for what you're stepping into. Healthcare is not just employment, it's service on someone's worst day. When someone walks into a hospital or a clinic, they are not doing their best. They are scared, they are hurting, they are vulnerable, and you will stand there. Your competence will matter, your calm will matter, your compassion will matter, but most of all, your character will matter. You cannot fake preparation, you cannot fake discipline, you cannot fake integrity. Build those now, and those in other schools, business, education, trades, or transferring to a four-year school, the same truth applies. Whatever path you take, character will be your foundation. So build it now. I'm going to finish with 4 things. Here's 4 things that I'd love for the students to remember, and I won't overwhelm you. It's just 4. Number 1, finish what you start. There will be a semester where everything collides. Bills, tests, fatigue, doubt. The difference between average and exceptional is not talent, it's endurance. Whether you're completing your degree here at Wharton or transferring to a 4-year school, finish what you start. Self-respect is built by finishing hard things. Number 2, ask for help early. Pride ruins more futures than failure ever will. If you're confused, ask. If you're struggling, speak up. If you're overwhelmed, please talk to someone. Strong people ask for help. Weak people pretend they don't need it. Learn to communicate, learn to admit mistakes, learn to improve quickly, because that's the definition of professionalism. Number 3, protect your character, and Lily spoke about this. Skill will open doors, character will keep them open. When no one is watching, who are you? Do you study when you're tired? Do you show up on time? Do you tell the truth when it costs you? Small daily decisions build big futures. Integrity is built quietly. And before I came tonight, I was kind of talking through this speech with one of my brothers, and he said, you really ought to add a 4th. And I said, well, what's that? And he said, be grateful. We live in the greatest time in the history of the world. Healthcare has never been better. Life expectancy has never been higher. Somebody is going to tell you that things are terrible for your generation. Don't believe it. Every generation thinks that they had it harder. The donors and parents in this room, myself included, we've all told ourselves that that's the story. It's human nature. But look around this room. People that you don't know wrote a check because they believe in what you're capable of. That is not something to take for granted. Please be grateful. It's a miracle that you're here. It's a miracle that any of us are here. John Maxwell was right. Anything truly worth having in life is uphill. Run through the hill, don't slow down, just don't survive it. The hill will make you stronger for the race, and when you reach the flat, enjoy it. Life is about running through the hills and enjoying the flat. Both matter. So students, be the one who finishes, be the one who asks for help, be the one whose character is steady, be the one who is grateful. You may not just be earning a degree, you may be changing the direction of your family forever. One generation truly can change the trajectory of everything that follows. It happened in my family, it can happen in yours, and one day, I hope you're sitting here at one of these tables, looking across the room at a nervous student and say, I believe in that one. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you. Go Pioneers.